Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread today. Whatever message comes out is what you need to hear. I have set that intention with my guides and with my deck. So if you were brought here by the title, then this is definitely for you. If this popped up on your page, then it's obviously for you. So let's get into the message. Carrying a lot of burdens, huh? The Ten of Wands is about carrying burdens. So be sure and like the video and subscribe for me. It really helps my channel. It helps me grow. And it also helps others be able to get the messages as well. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So again, with carrying burdens, the Ten of Wands is really burdensome energy, right? It's carrying burdens for yourself, others. It's burnout. It's struggle, stress, and really just kind of having a lot of responsibility on your shoulders here. So the situation is the devil. This can be like very toxic energy. It is that, shadow side of everything. It could be like dependency, could be limitations, like holding yourself back, right? Just very unhealthy attachments. And it's, just making you really, really feel like the burden of this. It could be like substance addictions, could be codependency, temptation, materialism, whatever it is for you, right? It's just a very toxic energy. So the blockage here is temperance. This is Sagittarius energy, but this is about like seeking balance and moderation, right? And it's calm, it is peaceful. It's about having patience as well. So I feel like maybe you're trying to free yourself from some type of toxicity and you're just needing to maybe kind of integrate some lessons, alchemize some energy here, and really just be patient. Yeah, because, the temperance as a block is probably just trying to maybe not integrate lessons, right? It's probably maybe trying to move things too fast, doing things in excess, right? Because that's what the devil energy can be like, needing moderation and doing things, shopping too much, using too much alcohol, eating too much food, right? Like sugary, starchy foods. It's about needing to do things in moderation here. So this has to do with this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, but it is a very stable energy, right? So there is some kind of stable offer that was made here. And in order to move into this more stable, grounded energy, you need to get rid of this toxicity. You need to maybe do things in a slower way. And you're wanting to do things too quickly, right? You're wanting to move too fast. You're wanting to do too much at one time. And you're needing to kind of really look at the details and really move things slowly. Whether this is a relationship or a business, I feel like it's just needing to really temper yourself here and not move things too quickly. So the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, but it's very stable. It's very grounded. It's a very loyal energy. He looks at the details. He reads the contracts, right? And the Devil energy is just doing things very quickly and not doing things in moderation, doing too much and too fast. So in the recent past, we have the Six of Swords. This is about moving on, accepting lessons, and moving on from things and moving into calmer waters, right? So you could have actually moved in the past. This is my card for like physically moving, but it also could be a mindset, because the swords are air energy. That is our thoughts. You could have moved on from a certain mindset. Maybe you have moved on from this wanting to move things too quickly or doing things in excess, right? But that Six of Swords is about moving to calmer waters and really releasing this negativity here, this toxic energy. So your subconscious or your higher self, we have the Sun card, which is about growth, joy, happiness, vitality. This is my favorite card in the whole deck, but it is about your joy, your happiness. You really do want to have that fulfillment, that growth, that prosperity, that abundance. And that's really, I think, what you're focusing on, having some sort of success here, whether that's, with your business and your relationships or all of it, in life in general. I feel like that's what you're really moving on to here. You're moving on from this toxic energy and you're moving more towards this happy, successful type of energy. In the near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is your card. But this is very grounded, very stable, nurturing, prosperous. It is about financial gain. It is about being very practical and very grounded energy, right? This is, I feel like, just you stepping into your power, releasing this toxicity and moving on to a more joyful, happy time and really standing in your power here, releasing any kind of burdens that you may have had. My lights just flashed. Sorry, that was distracting. I think the lights just flashed. That's crazy. So your feelings, we have the Tower card. This is about chaos, change. So I feel like you are probably feeling a little chaotic, right? Maybe feeling like things are moving very fast. There is a lot of change here. You are probably changing a lot with a mindset. Anytime you are freeing yourself from any kind of toxicity, it can be very jarring and it can feel like you're moving very, very quickly. It could feel chaotic, but I feel like you're able to handle it. I just feel like you may be feeling a little disoriented right now or feeling like, there's a lot going on. It's just like a total transformation for you. The influence or in your environment, we have the Six of Cups. So this is about joy and happiness. It's about that inner child. So I always look at the sun and I see this child on the horse here. And I always think of like your inner child, right? That's like your inner happiness, the joy, the vitality, the energy. And then with the Six of Cups, we have the two kids here as well, right? So this is like your inner child, happiness, nostalgia, maybe embracing memories, embracing healing, and really just kind of healing yourself, healing your childhood wounds. Maybe that's what this toxicity was. It's like maybe shadow work that you needed to do on some kind of inner child healing, right? It's a general reading, so it'll be different for each of you, but you'll know what that toxicity was for you. So your hopes and fears, we have the Two of Wands. This is about forward movement. It's about a decision, but it's also about being ready to take that next step, right? Move into whatever that newness is for you, stepping into this joy, this happiness, transitioning and moving on from other things. The overall outcome, we have the Seven of Swords. So this is like doing things differently, being very strategic and moving forward. Maybe keeping things to yourself, but definitely moving forward in a strategic way and doing things a lot differently. So I feel like you are freeing yourself from whatever this toxic energy is and really accepting these lessons, because Temperance is all about integrating lessons, right? And then the Six of Swords, we've accepted those lessons and we're transitioning and moving into a calmer time. So I really love this for you. I mean, that's not an easy thing to do, but you're definitely doing it, and it has you coming out in the near future, just like standing in your power here, this Queen of Pentacles energy. So what do they not see coming, Spirit? Awesome. So you have the Empress, which is growth, abundance. This is like a very fertile energy, right? A very fertile time, birthing something new, whether that's like an actual birth. It doesn't have to be. I feel like it's more birthing new ideas, right? Or a new way of being. You're coming out of this, whatever this toxic cycle was, and like you're just birthing all of this growth and abundance. You're growing spiritually, mentally. And then we have the Justice card, which is about things balancing out. This is about karma, learning lessons. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So things are going to progress pretty quickly. They're going to balance out, because in the recent past, you have moved on and you're stepping into this Queen of Pentacles, stepping into your power in the near future. And that's really just going to change a lot of things for you. And it's going to bring in a lot of abundance and growth and balance. And it's, like I said, it's going to happen fast, because that Knight of Swords is all about taking that action, and it moves things forward pretty quickly here. So what's the advice? Awesome. So we have the Strength card, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is about you just finding that inner confidence, that inner strength, and really standing in your self-confidence here. The Hierophant is about, again, those lessons, integrating those lessons, learning those lessons. It could also be about maybe finding a mentor or learning more about this, whatever the shadow work is. Maybe you are learning more about shadow work or learning from a mentor, but it's also just like, finding that confidence, learning those lessons, and really focusing more on your beliefs, right? Whether that's traditional or not, but just focusing on your belief systems and then trusting that things are turning in your favor, the divine timing of everything, the cycles of life, right? Everything moves in cycles. So I feel like this is just you needing to trust that everything is moving in your favor. This is the advice from Spirit, is just to rely on your inner strength, these lessons that you have learned, stand in your beliefs, and trust in divine timing here. So things are going to turn out really, really great. And you're going to be doing things a completely different way. With this tower moment, it is a complete change, right? Like if you look, like this tower's falling, but it gives these people, like once this falls, it's going to be built from a more stable place, right? This Knight of Pentacles, this is, again, that strong earth energy being built on a stable ground, right? Because when things are toxic or codependent or whatever this devil energy is, it's not built on a stable ground and things will fall apart. So when you build them, from this grounded, stable place, then they're able to last longer, or you're able to build upon them like a stronger foundation, right? So I really love this. I think it's amazing energy. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and pull 2 oracle cards, get some additional messages. But overall, yeah, you're going to be amazing. I mean, the Empress energy, the Justice card, things balancing out, fairness. Really great energy overall. We have the rabbit, super cute. On this little face and the flowers. These cards are so pretty. I love them. And then we have the squirrel, number 88. So the rabbit is number 75, which combines to a 12 or reduces to a 3. And then the squirrel is 88, which is 16 or 7. So any of those numbers can resonate for you. We'll start with rabbit since it came out first. It's number 75. Develop the ability to think on your feet. The rabbit's medicine aims to teach us to balance action and reflection, representing fertility, agility, and intuition. The rabbit possesses the ability to think quickly and respond swiftly to opportunities and challenges. Definitely. Integrating those lessons with that tower card, doing things differently. That Empress is all about, abundance and fertility. I love that. That's really good energy. Squirrel, number 88. Learn to plan for the future. Infused with lively and spirited energy, the squirrel instills a zest for spontaneity while simultaneously underscoring the significance of foresight. Through its behaviors of gathering and storing, it exemplifies that preparation not only ensures survival, but also paves the way for a prosperous future. Love it. Very true. Maybe doing things differently, doing things strategically, moving forward here is your outcome. So definitely feel like you're going to be all right and things are going to move forward for you very quickly. But I hope that this message helps, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.